Hello, hello, this is Cara. It is day 2 of Mix It Up May and day 65 of the 100-Day Project. Our project idea today is coming from Jessica McDowell, and she wants to do an altered envelope. So we're going to draw 2 items from the jar, and those will go with our altered envelope today. So let's find out what our 2 random items are. I put a post in the, what is it called? Community tab. And that's where if you have ideas of what you would like to make, then yeah, you can post them there. And I'll randomly ask for different things throughout May. Okay, so our first prompt is vintage photo. That's fun. And I'm trying to just draw one. All right, here we go. Map paper. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so let me go get the supplies and I'll be back. I'm back. This is the envelope I pulled out of my stash. And then for my vintage photo, I'm going to use my Photomatic from Tim Holtz, my pictures. And then check this thing out. It's huge. I have this very cool atlas that I think would be great for the vintage maps. Isn't that fun? When was this made? Let's see. Copyright 1963. I could use the Arizona page. That'd be kind of fun. I have some things that I pulled out. Several things from previous days in our 100-Day Project. I pulled out this clipboard, which is from this one. What is it called? Vaults Noteworthy. And we made the little clipboards on day 37, if you want to see that video. And then I also pulled out the Viewfinder because I said we would use it someday and it might be cute today. We did the Viewfinders on day 60, and I have some keys here. Those are from day 49. I have clusters, and I'm not sure what day the clusters are. And then I also made a couple frames with this 3D Impresslet that I don't know if it's, I don't know, I'm sure you could find it if it's, out there. Floral frame, which is very cool. So I don't know if we want to, oh, and I have a prismatic, and then I did get the paper. Okay, so I don't know if we want to do this and frame her or put her on the clipboard. Let's trim off some of the outside. Maybe it will help us decide. I think that looks cute. Or that is also cute, except I would grunge up the frame. Oh, I'm going to set her aside because I can't decide. Okay, so let's put some of this on our envelope. This is map Arizona. Want to see where I live? I live right here, right in there. That's where I live. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can tear some of this about the size out of our envelope. A little bit smaller. Oops. Stay put. There we go. You're probably thinking, wow, Arizona is very brown. Yep. We have green parts up in the north part. And depending on the time of year. But yeah, it is pretty brown. And there's red parts. We have over here Did I cut it off? Sedona is very red and beautiful. But yeah, it's very brown. Alright. If you like this format, random idea, you would love Craft Showdown, which Sherry, Ratchet Up Your Art, and I and her husband do once a month on the, what's it called? Words are hard. We do on the Craft Showdown channel. It's a bit different though. It has a 10-minute time limit. We do 2 10-minute challenges and then a 20-minute challenge. But yeah, and the project is random. Project, color, theme, and item are all random. Sometimes it's audience participation, or sometimes it is just the random generator. I think I'm going to put this somewhere in the background. So we have this. And do we want her in the frame? I don't think this matches the style, so let's do that. I do really like these frames though, so I'll have to keep that in mind for a future project. Why doesn't the glue work? Ever. Ever. Why? Why? What do I do to my glue? There we go. So the seniors have a special senior spirit week. My daughter figured that one of the teachers is going to have a lot of students dress up as him, and so she wants to wear lab coat, there's the word, and she will be the the minion creator. That's not what she called it, but the scientist who is multiplying all of these teachers. I just thought that was awesome. So we'll have to see if we can get her a lab coat. And then one of the days is senior, dress like a senior citizen day. Dress like when you were a kid day. There's some really cute days. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't working so well. All right. Just adding some, what is it? Black soot. Either taking off too much or not enough. Don't forget, if you're participating in Mix It Up May, to post your picture, or if you're doing YouTube videos in the Facebook group, there will be a post for each of the days. How did I have it? It looked kind of cute. Something like that. This one would be cute. Put this. That's kind of cute too. And this will go like that. That's cute. Maybe we'll come back and add a word or something, but now that's cute, right? Now if this is going to be a flip, I probably should trim. And then okay. Yeah, I like that. And then on the back, we have these bits we can use. We can put this, or this is cute. I think that would be fun for photographs. The arrow's going the other way, and then maybe you stick photographs in here. I need something on here. Be right back. So I added a couple things off camera. I added this for Adventure Awaits, since it's a travel kind of thing. I think that works. And then on the back, I glued the pieces down. I did a little stamping behind here. You can't really see it. And then I added some of the Tim Holtz tape. And then I put this back here. I think that's perfect. And then I added one of the keys there. So now you could add this in a journal. And this could be even like a tuck on one side, and then on the other one you have a flip. Then you can put pictures, journaling cards in here. Super fun. I love it. Thank you so much to Jessica McDowell for the wonderful idea of the altered envelope. Okay, post your makes in the Facebook group. I almost said Facebook channel. Post your makes in the Facebook group, and I can't wait to see what you make. All right, have a wonderfully crafty day. Bye-bye.